Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. We are back with Football Manager 2020 and Music in Motion with Nashville SC. Not what I was intending to post this week. I was going to come away from this for until the end of the week to post Premier League predictions, which I recorded. But unfortunately, the audio was unusable. So we're back with Nashville a day later than it would have been because I instead posted Heavy Rain on the gaming channel yesterday. So you've got Nashville on a Friday this week. So we've got Football Manager today and we've got a double live con. We're taking on Chicago Fire for the first time in the save. We haven't faced them before. We missed out on them last season in the league and the same this year in the MLS. And instead we've got them in the Cup. In the US Open Cup semi-final. So we take on Chicago. If we win, we will have a final in our future, and that will be against either the San Jose Earthquakes or Real Salt Lake. But a cup semi-final, it's good. Chicago, for the first time, we're going to see the final team of the MLS that we haven't faced yet. Last episode, we defeated Sporting Kansas City 1-0 away from home. A game where we didn't create too much. We did some good passes and got the 1 goal through Danladi. A 1-0 win in not a boring game, but a game that didn't have a great deal of chances. Just 2 matches off camera because we got the double live com today, just to make that video just a little bit shorter, a bit more manageable. The first of them was a 1-0 home win against the Houston Dynamo. Pretty close game here again, a couple of chances each. We did get the 1 goal and it was Randall Leal scoring it just before the hour. I think we defended better. We got the clean sheet, so I think the 3 points are good and deserved. Houston were okay. The forward players, the attacking players weren't fantastic. They didn't get a goal. We got the 1 goal, and that was enough for us. But then, unfortunately, our winning streak came to an end at the hands of FC Dallas as they beat us 2-1 at First Tennessee Park. I don't know what ever happened to Nashville moving to Nissan Stadium because it doesn't happen in the game. So we're still at First Tennessee Park. And, they have got a new stadium. Will hopefully be finished in a couple of years' time. But besides the point, yeah, a 2-1 home defeat here. Not great. I don't know what happened in this one. It's just a bit disappointing from some players. Dunladi with a poor game. Pozzuelo is 6.3 in midfield. Didn't quite work out for us. We did go behind. Bressan got the first goal for Dallas. That was on the 19th minute. The centre-back scoring. We equalised late on. Simone Panada with a great goal from range. His first goal. Only his, third game maybe? Third or fourth game? But just 2 minutes after that equaliser, Dallas got a winner and went back in front straight away. Pablo Aranguiz with the winning goal from midfield. He also set up their first goal, so a great performance from him. And it was our first defeat in a while. That ended a run of 9 consecutive wins in all competitions, including those cup games. And unfortunately, that comes to an end at the hands of Dallas. But still looking really, really good. Unfortunately, we're not going to see out the rest of the season. We have got 9 games left in the season and we're doing well. We're in 3rd place with a few games in hand. So we're looking good for that top half finish. If we can win those games in hand and get some points there, then hopefully we will be firmly inside that top 7. Before we look at the team news, we have got a couple more new faces to show you. First of which is a right winger. Devil Lovren is Croatian and he's come in. He's a 3-star player with 4-star potential. Doesn't look too bad. He's had 1 game from the bench so far, so not really featured too much. He's come in from Germany, from Fortuna Düsseldorf for $550,000. We've also brought in Justin Morrow as cover for left back just until the end of the year, so a very short-term deal. He's come in a trade from DC United. He hasn't played much this season, hasn't played at all in the league in fact. He's only had 1 game from the bench in the cup for them. But yeah, he's coming at left back because Daniel Lovitz is out for the season, unfortunately. Yeah, Lovitz suffered a hip injury, so he's going to probably miss the rest of the season. Besler joins him on that season-ending injury list now as well, which is a big shame. We are trying to get in a right back because, unfortunately, because of the signings we've made with Devil Lovren coming in, we went over our international limit. So that meant that we had to waive poor Brian Beckeles, who, stayed on for a couple more years with us after deciding he wanted to retire. We kept him on, and we've now waived him, which I feel a little bit guilty about. But we had to get rid of one of the international slots to bring Lovren in, and he was the lowest rated player, the lowest performing player. So he's gone. So this is the team you're going to go with for the Cup semi-final. Elliott in goal, back 4 of Garza, Arriaga, Nazaret and Anibaba, as I said, coming in at right back. Bacheka is back and he's in, but Pines, Emerson Hinman and Dax McCarthy. Cam and Lovren are going to be the wide players. Danladi up front. Actually, Panada's going to start in place of McCarthy because he did well last time. He got a goal, didn't he? So Why would I not start him? Okay, we managed to get 5 foreign players. We had a little bit too many in there, but the bench is all right. We've got a few options in places. Hopefully it'll be okay. Match fitness is a bit of an issue for some people, but hopefully we can get through this. If we can win this, we'll be into a final. A trophy at the end of this would be lovely. For a couple of seasons with a brand new side, to get a trophy from this would be very nice. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, not sure what to expect here. Chicago Fire is a team we've never faced. Let's give the fans a good performance. I think they're expecting Chicago to win this, but let's see if we can get an upset. We lost the last game. Let's try and bounce back from it. 12 minutes, we've got our first highlight. It is Chicago on the ball, and it's given away. Lovren up to Dunlardi, who needs a bit of help. That's a big sliding tackle. Is that going to be a straight red in 12 minutes? Because that was a crunching sliding tackle. Very dangerous. Yeah, he's off. 12 minutes and Chicago Fire are down to 10 men. I mean, it's a red card for the Fire. That's irony in itself, isn't it? Right, we've got a man advantage. Can we actually get something now? We've got ourselves a big advantage. Oh, okay. So much for that. The next highlight, they get a throw in and they score from it. All right, let's see if we can get back to 1-1 then. What happened here? So, why didn't Garza clear that? I don't know what he was thinking there. He didn't even do anything. And they've just got a goal out of nowhere. 37 minutes coming up. It's another throw in for Chicago. It's Flores to Dia. And here's Gomez. And is that another Flores or is that the same one? I don't know. That's lots of space for Stahl. Why are we so narrow? And it's another... Beric has just scored again. These guys have got 10 men and they're playing us off the pitch. What is going on? Please don't do this again and just have like a really bad end to the season, because I couldn't take it again. Not for another year. I almost flipped my lid last season. It's 2-0. Beric from pretty much the same space as last time as well. They've got 10 men. We should be doing better than this. Come on. Okay, half time. We're 2-0 down. I don't really know what to do. I'm going to go for an aggressive team talk because that wasn't great. Let's see, with that red card, their right winger is missing at the moment. Like, I don't know why they haven't changed shape to make it more balanced. Like, we could try and use that side, but we're not seeing anything here. Like, we haven't had a highlight yet, but we've had 57% possession. It's a free kick for Chicago. I hope this isn't going to be a third goal. It's a header by Pineda, but it's over. Right, we are going to make at least one change. Cam has been poor today, so he's going to come off. Letjet's going to come on. Danlard is going to come off, and Bruin is going to come on. 73 minutes gone. Star with a throw-in again for Chicago. Given away. Here's Garza. Can we get back into this game? Here's Devil Lovren. Need to see a performance from him. It's his first start. And he goes for goal. And that was all too easy for him. He gets his first goal in his first start. It's 2-1. We might get back into this, but we've got to get another goal to draw level. And then extra time as well. But we're against 10 men here. So hopefully we can get something in these last sort of 20 minutes or so. Lovren with a pretty much unchallenged run. And then slots it home. Very tidy finish as well. Can we get another goal after that one? Garza will go after that. Sends it up to Letjet. Can we get a second goal here just before 80 minutes? It's Lovren and... oh, it's disallowed. It's offside. I got excited then, but it looks like that's not going to count. Let's have a look at this again then. So it was Letjet with the cross. He was, yeah, just offside. That's unfortunate. Gartz is exhausted. We'll bring in Dotson as left back. We'll make that third change. Right, we've got 2.5 minutes of normal time. We are running out of time to try and get an equaliser against 10 men as well. It's not ideal. I'm pretty disappointed. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen, unfortunately. It's going to be 2 straight defeats. And hopefully this isn't the start of another downward spiral. It's full time. It's 2-1 Chicago. We're out of the US Open Cup. That's not great. They were favourites, but they got that early red card. So I'm not overly happy, but it was, you know, they tried, I guess. I'm going to say it was one of those days, but they had an early red card. We should have taken more advantage of that than we did. I'm a bit disappointed. With 9 league games to go, I really don't want this to turn into another complete disaster, because if it does, I think I'm going to cry. Okay, we got Vancouver Whitecaps in our next game. Hopefully this will not be 3 defeats in a row. They're bottom, so hopefully we're going to be favourites for this and we'll get a result. Okay, on to the match then. We are favourites against Vancouver. They've lost the last 2 games, as have we. They're 3 behind Kansas City, so they are down the bottom. Team-wise, Cam's been poor, so we're going to get rid of him. Lovren's going to stay on because he actually did well. We scored. Everyone disallowed as well. The left side is a bit of a problem though. We could go Lille. Let's go Lille. Arriaga's had a couple of bad games, so I'm going to drop him. We're going to start Barber at centre back. Dotson's back in at right back. Midfield I'm fine with. Okay, that's all good. Hopefully we can use this to bounce back. We've lost our last 2. If we end up falling off a cliff again, I'm going to cry. I'm going to assertively say go out there and impress me. They're listening keenly. No green in there though. Couple of positive reactions after the individual chats. They're bottom, so hopefully we'll get something here. But early on here, it is Vancouver on the attack. Here's Telber to Ali Adnan. And he's allowed to put a ball in there, and it's Vinicius, but it's over. Barber goes long, finds Danladi. Got a few players to pass, but goes for goal. It was a lucky. Well, it was an effort. That's what it was. Oh. And Gotts is injured. Great. So that's another left back out. What is it? But don't be bad. Foot injury. Okay, not what we wanted. Right, Morrow is going to have his debut. 4-back support's what he likes. So you can have that. Not what we wanted. We've had a lot of injuries recently. It is really... I wouldn't say it's been a damper on our season. It's been unfortunate, but it hasn't really affected our results too much. Free kick. Can we get something? No, we can't. It's held on to by the goalkeeper, O'Hara. Vinicius, that's a long ball, and it's Dajame. Oh, that was a good save by Elliott. Actually, that was a really good save. Vancouver coming forward again here. Vinicius into the middle for Felipe Rodriguez. Telber. Rodriguez to Adnan. Robertinho. Why are we letting them have these attacks? Good block by Dotson. Clearance isn't good though. Chapman. Dajame is going to be a goal. Oh, another save by Elliott. We just can't get the ball away at the moment. Now we can. Long ball away by Pineda. But again, just immediately lost. Immediately lost the ball. And now Vinicius. And that's going to be a goal. How many times do they need to get through like that? Let's just drop that line back a bit. No, turn the offside trap on. Let's try and catch them out. 1-0 Vancouver. They're bottom and they're winning. Because of course they are. And if we end up winning 3 games in a row, I'm not going to be pleased. Because I swear this league is cursed. Long ball. Vinicius gets behind the line, past the goalkeeper, into the goal. A free kick for them with about a minute left of the first half. Yago Pikachu? Is his name seriously Pikachu? It's a real player as well. Yago Pikachu is a Brazilian right winger. What a name that is. Okay, half time. 1-0 down. Lost a player to injury. We need a big team talk. Show them what you're about in the second half. Didn't create anything. Vancouver could have had 3 goals in that first half. We were awful. 3 games in a row with defeat is not what I want. And if it ends up being like 8 or 9 again, then I'm done with them. I've already said it. I'm never managing in this league again. How much space does Adnan want? Where's the right back? Dotson, what are you doing? That's not a good ball forwards. It didn't reach anyone. There's nobody in that area of the pitch. And Dajame's through again. Another save by Elliott. Vancouver could have been about 4-0 up in this game. Morrow has not done great since coming on, but we don't really have many other alternatives. Another free kick for Vancouver, and that's a header into the hands of Elliott. Right, substitution coming in. Danladi off, Bruin on again, because Danladi's done nothing in this game. Robertinho coming down the left now. Here's Adnan to Torres. Header by Nazari. Here's Pineda to Barber. Who's that to? There's nobody there. That wasn't a clearance. I don't know what that was. We just can't create a thing in this game. In the last game, we had that 1 goal and that was it. Here's Vinicius to Chapman. Telber. Vinicius. Why have they got so much space? That's a bad shot, but why have they got so much space? Marcos Vinicius again coming down that right hand side. Chapman, Robertinho, header away by Nazara again, not good. We try and clear it, but again give it away immediately. Vinicius, Dajme, 2-0. How is it so easy for them? Why is this happen at the end of the season every time? And these guys are bottom and they're playing us off the pitch. It's just, why? We're the West Brom of the MLS. Like, we get, you know, a good number of points and then we just shut up shop and don't care for the last 10 games, apparently. It's just not good enough. Right, Gleason is going to come on. We're going to wing attack. And there's 5 minutes to go. This has been a disastrous episode. 2 defeats. Tried to get a player in and that didn't happen because I don't know why. Here's Lovren to Dotson. There's 2 minutes normal time left. We're going to have to pull off something pretty big to get back into this and try and save a point against the bottom side. We're not even going to get that because we just can't keep the ball for more than a second. We can't string together 2 passes. There's McCowan. Panada goes for a tackle there but doesn't get the ball. Even though we've got get stuck in on. Roldan. Dotson manages to get onto that one. Here's Gleason. Right, come on. Get something from this. Can we see ourselves have a shot maybe? We do. It's not a good one though. Well, injury time has just about elapsed. That was a disaster. I've got to go aggressive with that. I'm far from pleased. Elliott made a number of saves. We could have lost that about 5-0. If they'd have taken their chances and Elliott hadn't made some good saves, that could have been about 5-0. That was actually horrible. Morrow was thrown in. He's not really good enough for us. He's just backup. But Garza, hopefully that's not a long injury. Danladi offered nothing. Lille offered nothing. Well, it's saying Garza be placed on injury list. Garza's out for about at least a month. Maybe 2. I'm having a team meeting because we've just lost 3 games in a row after winning about 9 in a row. Right, what is wrong with these players? I just said I'm not happy with the downturn in form. We're not doing well. I'm not sure what you're talking about. We're doing pretty well. We've just lost 3 games in a row. I know we won like 9 before that or 8 or whatever it was, but 3 defeats in a row? No, I'm not having it. Well, that has really shot morale and that's probably made it even worse for me. I've just made it even worse. Why is it always Vancouver as well? I think they beat us twice this season. They did the double over us because they were one of our first games. Yeah, they beat us at home as well. So it's a double for Vancouver as well. And they're bottom because of course they are. So we've got 8 games left to go. We're going to do the last 2 as we always do. Kansas City and Seattle. I think we'll do Galaxy next then. Because we'll do 5 off camera. We'll do LA Galaxy and then we'll end with the last 2. So we're going to have the last 3 games on camera. LA Galaxy is going to be tough though. That's going to be a difficult game. We beat them 2-0 in the cup. I think they beat us in the league earlier. No, yeah, they did. 2-0 in one of our earliest games. So that's going to be a difficult game. Hopefully we can get some results off camera because after 3 defeats in a row, I don't think I could stomach another run like last year. I just couldn't do it. But we've got a home game against the Galaxy next time, who are, I think, 8th. Yeah, 8th it said they were. We're still 3rd after that. We do still have a couple of games in hand. Hopefully we can use those to try and get 2nd. We are 4 clear of the top 7 at the moment. 4 clear of, falling out of those playoffs. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But if things continue to go the way they are, then it might just end up that way. But hopefully it won't. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you haven't already, or if you're new, then subscribe and turn on notifications. And yeah, hopefully things get a bit better, because if we end up losing all of our games for the rest of the season again, I'm going to cry. So I don't want that to happen. Hopefully we can get some results off camera and be in a better position than we were last season. But next time it's LA Galaxy. We'll have the last 3 games of the season all on camera to end things off in Nashville, and then that's it for FM20 in terms of saves. There might be a few experiments and simulations, but we're not going to do another series. There's really not much point with FM21 not far away, and the game's so late into its life it just won't get any views, so there's no point. So yeah, next time Galaxy. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.